it's Tuba Billy racing out another, or trying to outrun another storm, heading home on evening after work. Such as the summertime in the South. But anyway, so I saw something that Biden's trying to do it again. Talking about mask mandates and shutdowns. Apparently there were some whistleblowers in the TSA and Border Patrol or Homeland Security, somewhere like that, that said, hey, they're saying we're going to start doing these things mid-September. Now, I know there's a new variant of this scary COVID that is not going to be a world ender by any means. Who knows? Maybe it will. But haven't we learned from the first round of lockdowns? It took us 2 years to 2 weeks to flatten the curve. And it's just, they did it once, and vast majority of Americans just rolled over and took it. Even I was one of those that was like, oh, hey, is this getting scary? We need to, do something, call shelter in place. Looking back, I was like, oh my gosh, I was stupid. I was ignorant. I was uninformed. I was taking who I thought was reputable and trustworthy sources, who then I quickly found out were not. Federal government being one of them. But we can't do this again. Right? We destroyed the economy through these lockdowns. Biden saying he's added back so many millions of jobs. No, he is not. It's just people going back to work after the government said, okay, we can't do this anymore. I guess go back to work. Yeah, he's taking credit for people just going back to the jobs that they had before COVID. But is like the mask thing. Well, we'll see if this gets taken down. So during the during the pandemic, during the lockdowns, when everything was just starting to come back, there was school was starting and blah blah blah, and the school where I was, the school area was, the schools were, at first they were in person, and then it was like, no, we're gonna do hybrid, we're gonna do virtual, we're gonna do mask, no mask. And so I did a video a long time ago, and it's gone. You can't find it because YouTube took it down and threw me in jail. But basically talking about how I did a petition of just saying, don't mask these kids. The kids aren't at risk, right? They're not in the at-risk population. And I had almost 1,000 signatures within a matter of hours. And then I think it was change.org, I think it's the petition website I used, took it down. Facebook banned it because it was on a Facebook group. So then I did a YouTube video about it, and then YouTube took it down. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. But really, unless you're using like an N95 respirator, it does not work, especially if you're in close proximity for a long time, like kids at school. But it'll be interesting to see what happens if Biden tries to do these mandates and lockdowns again. Has America woken up enough? Not gotten woke enough, woken up. Are they awake enough to say, no, never again. I hope so. Oh, I hope so. And I have been seeing more and more people wearing masks, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Driving their cars by themselves, walking down the street, open air. And even the same old, got it down around their chin. It doesn't do anything. So, try it again, Biden. That is the definition of insanity. Trying something different or trying the same thing, expecting a different outcome. So, yes, our federal government is insane. Obviously, the whole 2 weeks to flatten the curve didn't work because we were locked down for a year or more. Some people still want to be locked down, and it has probably I can't even talk. We can't fix it, the economy. It's gotten to that point where I'm about to just run this light because this is ridiculous, and that storm's getting closer and closer. There we go. You look everywhere. There are help wanted ads because people are making more money staying at home, mooching off the government. We need to end that. And yeah, people are going to be hurt. People are going to struggle. But you know what? Get on your own 2 feet. Stop relying on Uncle Sam. Stop relying on somebody to give you a handout. And stand on your own 2 feet. Be self-reliant. Get a job. Go to work. Show up to work. Stop being so butthurt about every little thing. Stop looking for offense in every little thing. Stop looking for racism in every little thing. Stop trying to cancel everything that you do not like. That's life. Life isn't fair. Okay? Pumpkin? Okay, Snowflake? You're going to have disagreements. You're going to have people that you don't like, and you're going to have to work with them. That's life. That's what's called being a grown-up. But we see that, that was nice lighting. I remember when, when Biden went into the White House, January 2020, they're like, finally the grown-ups are back in the White House. Do we still think that? We got a vice president who can really do a really good word salad, and that's about it. She was put in charge of the border and has never been to the actual border, right? She went to, I think, Santa Fe, which is not where the crisis is. We had the dude over nuclear waste stealing people's luggage, and we got a confused person as the health admiral or something or other. A man dressed in a dress. It is a bunch of diversity hires who have little to no credentials, credibility, authority. And we are doing their bidding, basically. I think America has had enough. And I'm talking about actual America, not media America, not the elitist America. The working Americans, everyday Americans have had enough. And we are going to say, screw you to your mask mandates, screw you to your lockdowns. This is America, the land of the free, home of the brave. And it's the land of the free because of the brave. Anyway, there's a lot of lightning over there. I'm not sure which way it's coming, but I'm trying to get home in a hurry so that I can outrun it. But anyway, bottom line, it didn't work. And you know, we're going into an election year. Isn't it amazing how they pull out all these crises just in time for elections? The most safe and secure election in history. And we want to do it again. Well, if you can't win legitimately, anyway, just please be excellent to each other. Tuba Billy signing out. God be with you till we meet again.